Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Gotham After Dark, Thrones of the Underworld. I am DM Discretion. Today with us, we have Audible Flux, Access, Toreador, Ithera, and Crosshair. Faceless is dealing with power issues where he lives and is a bitch. And Mystic Knight will be joining us later. So we will get started with everyone here. Of course, I dropped something. Well, had a couple of weeks of hiatus. Some other GMs were running, and then we had the holidays. So, wanted to make sure that we get our weekly dose of trauma, and I am happy to oblige. So, let's see where we can get started. I'm going to start with Crosshair. So, Crosshair was trying to re-infiltrate the oh my goodness, the Tempest Coalition HQ, their front, and while they were doing a fire sale. In the process of doing so, got caught up in some menial tasks in an effort to re-infiltrate, but is now staring at a very a cautious and what looks like a, suspicious blood hymn was blocking the exit and mere feet from the Red Jack, who is the boss of all bosses here for the Tempest Coalition, and had mentioned that she could feel the pulse of everyone else around but yours. And she wonders why that is, catching you a bit off guard. So, Crosshair, are you there? Because I don't see your picture, so I don't know if you're with us. You know, as much as he complains about not getting enough game time, when I go to him, he's not there. And then he'll come back halfway when I'm on somebody else. Yo, use your shit. Are you there, Crosshair? Going once. Going twice. All right, we're moving on. So we're going to move back to, let's go to Access. I'm going to do the individuals first because I know that Audible and Toreador are together. So for Access,
Mystic Knight is supposed to be with me too, but obviously he's not here.
He's not with you? Oh, well, shit. Okay. So why don't we hold off on you then, and we'll come to Ithera.
Yeah, let's give him a chance for him to at least try to come in.
Ithera, you had just escaped the hotel, and
no, I've been in the whorehouse for like 2 or 3 days.
That's right.
Hanging out. And I've got papers to
laying low. Got your papers to leave the country. Now the question is how to get out. Obviously, with an APB out for you, or APB and a BOLO, an all points bulletin, and a be on the lookout for said international criminal. That's proving a little difficult. The activities at the location that you are not necessarily. Well, you would describe to me what Ithera would think about what the ladies are doing in this particular profession. It's not like the Dolly Parton version of the best little whorehouse in Texas.
Right. I mean, business is business. It's their business. It's not something I would do.
Okay. So
I personally think they could do better, but that's on them.
Okay. You haven't heard from Vanessa in about a day and a half. She's been radio silent, dealing with her own issues. The news.
I remember. Yeah.
Yep. The news is being, it's wall to wall coverage of how deep this conspiracy goes. Then you have the the opposition calling it a hoax. Then you have it's going right up into the White House because some of the names that are being described are political figures, the ultra wealthy, kind of this world's version of the Epstein case.
Right. What I will be doing is I will be reaching out to my contacts in the Mossad. I'm going to be using dead drops and anonymous mailboxes, usernames, the whole bit, via Rita, so encryption, of course, and I'm going to be leaving messages. Basically, the messages are, I'd like to come home, trade, information for information, information for extraction.
Okay.
Moving
So
is an extremely hot commodity.
You do get encrypted messaging confirming that your message has been that your request has been received, but since you left the agency under not so auspicious circumstances, and you are in fact hot, that certain assurances need to be made. Assurances that you will return to the fold, full as active duty, full time.
Of course. Respond. A large ask for someone you can no longer put out in the field freely.
Response: There are other ways your talents will prove useful.
Hey. There's a $5,000 your name on it.
We'll need latitude to operate solo as needed.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
What was the last thing you said?
We'll need latitude to operate freely on solo missions. I'm only as good as my capability to network.
Okay. All right. So you're waiting on that response. What are you doing in the interim?
Resting. I really took a beating and wore myself down. So I am maximizing the amount of rest I can get.
Okay.
So I can get my pools back up. How does that work?
I believe after 24 hours you can get your pools back, but let me do a quick check.
Crab stupid, that's the other one.
We
Yeah, just give me a second. Okay, so you're given an address and a time frame with which to appear. It's about an hour from now, and it's maybe you still have your bike, right?
No, the bike is
Oh,
back
that's right.
at the
The bike
hotel.
is back at the hotel, so you're on foot patrol. Foot
Yep.
patrol or or public transportation. Now, let's see. On by foot, once you do the math through using the the what do you call it, the directions app on Google Maps. If you go by foot, it'll take you about 45 minutes, and if you go by train, it'll be about 15 minutes. But that's public transportation, and there's no buses that will take you to where you need to go. Well, there is a bus, but the way that you need to go there, you would need to hit like 3 or like 2 transfers.
Train mass transit is out of the question because of camera systems.
Mm-hmm.
So there's too much surveillance on that end. I got enough to deal with street surveillance. So first things first. I definitely have to modify my appearance as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I will see if I can get a hold of some basic grooming stuff from one of the ladies here. I'm going to cut my hair first.
Nah.
Yeah, I gotta cut the hair. It'll grow back. Cut it down to a bob cut, and then put on a hat. Knitted cap. Try and minimize my appearance as much as possible. I guess I'll have to apply makeup to make my face look a bit different. And do all that as quickly as I can. I'll definitely compensate the young lady for her stuff because I'll need another outfit.
Okay.
And I'm probably gonna get something really simple, something in the arena of sweatpants, t-shirt. I've got the knitted cap on, the makeup, hoodie for sure. And kind of bag to put my stuff in. Then everything's not going to be on me. It'll be in maybe one pocket, and then everything else is going in like a backpack or something.
Okay. So
And I'm making my way.
the last response, the next series of responses you're going to get is from a former handler, which does not give you the warm and fuzzies. It's from Yov Peretz.
Yes, sweetie.
This is a person that was your rival at one point in the agency, but was at some point threw you under the bus to get their career jump started, but was reassigned. But you were and had manipulated your assignments so that she could be your handler. And she's someone that you rebuffed her advances, and she did not take that well.
That's why she threw under the bus.
So
Fine.
the responses, so you give me 1 second here.
Yeah, please. No.
Actually, she's pronounced Yav, but it's Yoav.
YOAV?
Yeah, the O is silent, so it's Yav.
You want a yob? I got a yob for you.
Oh no, it's a he. My bad. That's
Oh,
why
so he-
that's why you rejected him.
So yeah, so he never had a chance at all.
Yeah, he had no chance, but didn't know it at the time that you played for the pink team.
Team Taco.
Strictly Clitley. I'm still referring to him as a bitter bitch in my notes.
Yeah, that is completely appropriate.
All right.
Okay,
Hello,
so
Yav.
the response it's Yav. I've been reassigned as your handler. On the request for latitude is your request for latitude is granted. You always did work better unsupervised by you anyway.
Thank you, Yav. I trust we'll be able to work without rancor or ill will.
Okay. So the response you get is, I'll settle for efficient. Rancor is more effort than you're worth.
Good. That means you won't interrupt my work.
All right. And you can see the 3 dots floating. So the response is, I said latitude, not invisibility. I'll be around. head to the coordinates. We'll see about your transport.
All right. I definitely make my way there, moving carefully.
You get there, he's in a pair of moon boots and got a jar tang.
Moving. I've got the earbuds in, so I can be in constant contact with Rita.
Mm-hmm.
And Rita, please remind me that I should perhaps invest in some glasses that will allow me to see messages on them.
So the response is that you see a bunch of different types of what is that? Those Google, not just Google Glass, but that.
There's a fuck ton of them.
There's a fuck ton of yeah.
Warby Park is getting their hat in the ring also for that.
Okay. So of the way there, keep an eye to see if I'm being followed or tracked in any way. Doing my best to avoid street cameras. So probably a lot of back streets, alleys, side streets. Avoiding major throughways where there's mass transit passing by or mass traffic, because vehicles usually have car cameras as well. So there's that. So evasive but quick.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's come to Toreador and Audible. So the last we left it, Audible, because you weren't in the last game, Toreador was, you and Toreador were at the scene of your parents' abduction. They're looking for you specifically as a person of interest.
Right.
That part you know.
Right.
And where did we leave it off, Toreador?
I did an autopsy. I was packing up the body parts and the materials.
Right, and then they had turned to that they had transmuted into that.
Someone was turning into that ash, which I collected also.
Into the ash, correct. So you were at his safe house while he was doing an autopsy on the body of the person that had that you guys had collected.
Right.
And
the guy the guy I put to sleep, the guy taken over. Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So from here, now the question is what to do, because it does. You all know what's going on. It's all over the news. It's everywhere. All the coverage of the great betrayal by our resident mage. Well, he's no longer the resident mage, but the grand troublemaker.
Where is the Mexican dude?
He'll be joining us in a bit. He's
okay.
In traffic, I would imagine.
I didn't know he walked that slow.
Yes, he does.
He really does.
I bet he does.
Yeah.
Hello, Tessie.
He does.
He left yesterday.
It takes them that long to walk past 4 or 5 people?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
And short distances only.
Ouch.
He needs one of those electric scooters.
He's a Mexican Gimli. We dwarves are good over short distances.
All right, so basically, at this point, we know that we only met, if I'm correct, me and Toreador only dealt with him that one time when we gave him the book, right?
Yeah, I think that's
the
pretty
only
much it.
time that we that I can remember that we, had
Hello?
had anything to do with them.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we
I
can hear
think-
you.
All right.
So we haven't encountered him directly since.
Not since now.
No, not since.
Yeah. So so we see that on TV or whatever, and we're like,
Yeah,
I
all
guess I
all
look-
the bosses are in. Well, not all of them, but your crew for sure has been outed. The DeLucas has been outed, and several other street level gangs. Not all of them were superpowered beings or metahumans, but we're talking about a conglomerate of a nice chunk of the underworld had the lights turned on.
And they're doing like roaches.
Yeah, and everyone's scattering with law enforcement going after the heavy hitters first. Well, not just law enforcement, but the federal government and the Global Superhuman Task Force. They're at the DeLucas, at the Hotel Obsidian, for sure.
All right.
And the Berserker's nowhere to be found.
That's actually good news.
Good and
so
bad,
far.
depending on who you are.
I mean, if you're not crossing, as long as you're not crossing.
As long as you're not crossing.
I don't think Access has any issues, and Faces is his boy. So, what do we? I know he's whatever. Okay, so.
And the fear is apparently on Interpol's list.
Well, you should be on Interpol's list. You're a sneaky bitch. You're dangerous. Okay, so back in character. Was I in the room when he was doing the autopsy?
Yes.
No, he was upstairs.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So then, no, you were upstairs.
He was upstairs because the smell and everything was fucking with him. You
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
want-
that
you didn't want no
was-
part of it.
It's a terrible.
Right. That would sound like me.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like fried chicken. I'm good.
You
Nice.
was watching the he was doing all the intel, watching the TV and laughing your ass off. Me, I come back upstairs, kind of look on my face, not very pleasant. You see, I got two suitcases full of two suitcases sealed tight, and in my hands I got two vials of blood. You see, they're looking a lot darker than they did the first time around.
Okay.
When I look at you, though, bro, I don't know.
So
What's saying.
do I smell? Do I smell?
No, everything is hermetically sealed.
Okay.
There's no smells.
All right. How'd it go?
It went as well as it was going to. I would rather have gotten him alive, but now I got a box. I got two boxes full of parts and no one to give it to. Everyone's fucking in Schitt's Creek. And then I hold up the vial of blood and I shake it, and I don't know how much more time we got.
Look, we've been surviving this long. The only thing I can think of is that when they come for us, we're just gonna have to be prepared to fight. Unless you got another safe house somewhere where we can lay low. I don't think I could go back to this. I don't think I can go back to my spot. RJ is already annoyed with me. He has it out for you, and I think unrightly so, especially since you've been on the side of been on our side this entire time without asking for anything.
I don't know. I mean,
And I go, yo, this mage guy that we gave the book to, apparently he's the reason why all this shit is hitting the fan?
he is?
Yeah. And I guess I tell him what I found out.
What did you find out? 'Cause I don't remember.
Didn't you say all all of us found out this situation?
No,
Yeah, but
nobody knows the
nobody-
source of the
nobody
information.
knows the
Oh,
origin.
I'm sorry.
No
Oh,
one knows the origin of
Someone
the
just
the
dropped
info.
a bomb, a data bomb.
oh, I thought we all know
Yeah,
that
yeah,
he
yeah.
did. Oh,
No,
no,
no.
okay. Then never mind. Sorry.
Oh.
I just so okay. Back. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. All right. I guess we have to figure out. Unless you have another safe house that we can hide out at, I don't think I definitely can't go back to the Crimson Accord.
I mean, we're pretty much safe here.
Mm.
I just got this place. No one knows I even have this place.
Well, okay, that's good.
But you really should go find out what happened to your parents.
Yeah, that's my
That's like maybe the only up and up thing that's happened this whole week.
right. That's the only thing. What was the last information I had regarding their capture, Lou? I can't remember. Do I know who took them?
You don't know who took them. There was no ransom demands. There's just I think it was just that their disappearance was discovered from a wellness check, and the fact that the house was tossed,
Right.
not completely ransacked, but there was signs of a struggle. But there was no sign. There were no signs of forced entry.
Okay.
You could tell that because they didn't. There was nothing destroyed from the small amount of time that you were able to get close. Outside of that, you don't have a ton of info. But what I will do is offer you an olive branch in that one of the cops that were at the scene is an associate of the Tempest Coalition.
Who's the Tempest Coalition?
You.
You.
Your
No,
people.
isn't it the Crimson Accord or something like that? Isn't it?
Tempest Coalition is Vanessa Storm's joint.
Oh, never mind. Yep, the Crimson
Crimson Accord. Oh.
Crimson Accord.
I like. Wait, what?
My bad.
Sorry, I
Isn't
even
his name
forgot.
Red
It's
Jack
it's
till
been
Crimson?
a while for me too. So yeah.
Look, sometimes self-love is how you take care of that.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I know you're married and all, so I get
Yeah, it's all self-love.
It's so right.
Damn, sorry for all of you. So I think I have a contact. I think that I saw at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can get some information from him. What's the guy's name? Do I have a name for him?
Oh,
Your olive branch you gave him.
the olive branch. Yeah. Mike Sievers. He's
Okay.
a beat cop that they use to get info whenever stuff happens on the scene. So like he can get in, ask questions, and then start feed information back. Make busts when they need it.
Right.
Harass people when they need it.
All right. Do I know where his precinct, where he operates out of? Obviously, I know all that.
Yeah.
All right. Do I have a number? Do I have a phone number for him? How do I use it? Well, I guess how do we use it?
You would normally go through your switchboard, but you would normally go through your switchboard.
But that might be compromised.
Possible. But the precinct is not far from your parents' house.
All right.
That presents its own challenge.
I mean, why does it?
Because he's a person of interest.
But he's actually innocent. They're just looking for him.
You act like that matters.
Yeah, I'm black in America, and it's a
Yeah.
role-playing game, and it's Lou.
Yeah, but
Whoa!
we're
That's just wrong.
we're in New York.
Yeah, See, you're just compounding all the negatives. You know, my bank account's doing better than this scenario.
That's true.
So, all right. So I think I got a guy. I think we got a guy on the inside named Mike Severs. If I can get a chance to talk to him, I might be able to get some info. And since they're looking for me, this is where I might need your help again. I might ask you to be able to talk to him. Maybe I can get you to talk to him and have him meet up with me at a location. I would usually use our internal switchboard to contact him, but here's a question.
Yep.
Do we know if Mike has any social media?
You talking about Ethera?
No.
Oh,
Seavers.
the Seavers.
Stay on point, GM. Jeez, I'm talking to you.
Sorry.
If I was saying Ethera, I'd say Ethera. Not talk about Mike.
All right. You know what? I'm going home. I'm already home, but I'm that's it. I'm done. We're done here.
So, do I know if Mike has any social media?
A quick search finds that he does. Yeah, he does.
Okay,
he does the selfies.
Okay, which is his most popular? Which one is his most popular? IG, X, Facebook, Snapchat.
Oh, okay. So he's red pill, so it's more Rumble.
Oh, so he's on Rumble. Okay, Rumble is more almost like YouTube but a podcast thing.
Yes.
So yeah. So
but he posts a lot of red pill content. You know, Manosphere type stuff.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's best friends with Sneeko.
In fact, he did an interview with Sneeko.
Okay.
In one of his latest videos.
Okay, so this is what I'll do. I'm gonna go look that up.
Oh nah, Sneeko quit red pill, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Muslim now.
Not
He's a
yet.
holy man.
Not yet. He hasn't done it yet. Maybe after meeting with Audible, he will.
You're funny. You're funny. You're hilarious. All right, so I find this page. I create some alias on there that do we have any, like, is there like a code phrase or anything that he himself would pick up that, like, that he would know?
Because it goes through your switchboard, there may be, but it's not one that you would know offhand.
Okay. Toreador, do you have any type of computer skills that could track IPs or anything like that?
Me? Nah. You can't torture a computer. We haven't found a way yet.
I know there's ways for people to find people through those social media platforms like that. But he's located in New York.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Dude,
you're
he's at the precinct, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So let's try the precinct first.
You're making it so hard. Just go there. You want me to go there? I'll go there.
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, I just need you to find him, talk to him, and have him meet up with me.
Right. Write a note saying
Okay.
introduction. You don't know me for a hole in the wall.
Right.
If he knows you, write me a note of introduction and bring it to him.
I do that. You got any sticky notes in the house?
Sticky note. Give him a pad and a pen. Said write a note.
Actually, better yet, I just text you. I just text you what I want to say, and when you see him, just show it to him.
Okay.
So, But yeah, I just tell him, tell him to meet me here. Do we usually have a GM? Do we usually have a location that he's used to going to, or does it really matter? He just goes. He usually just follows orders the way he follows orders. Is that how that works?
As far as the cop, he just follow. He just follows orders.
Okay.
Provide.
So,
he provides intel. He doesn't really do a lot of wet work.
Okay.
He
No,
cracks some heads, but that's about
yeah,
it.
no. I just tell Toreador, have him meet us at this donut shop down the block from precinct, and I'll be in the donut shop getting a cup of coffee.
The racism. Okay.
Is
So-
a donut shop a racist thing, or
The cop is
You're a donut.
the cop is the
donuts.
thing.
Coppist. You're a coppist.
A
Copist.
donut supremacist.
The donut assist.
Yeah, right.
This is getting worse. Okay.
You
So-
started it.
Yeah, I did.
Doesn't power.
So we'll fast forward to when you get to when you pull up on the precinct. There's obviously no parking in front because it's all cop cars.
Oh,
You park about
Wow.
you park about a block and a half away, and you just so happen to catch him when he comes out with his hat off. It's under his arm, and he's taking a smoke break right out in front.
oh. So I mosey up onto him, offer him a light.
All right, thanks. He's he's white, 6'2", maybe about 35 years old. He's got a full beard, black hair, pretty prototypical Aryan. You can see the what do they call those crosses, because he has his shirt open underneath
Celtic cross.
the Celtic cross on his chest, coming through his t-shirt under his vest. It's peeking out. So, and you are Spanish, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So he's thanks, buddy.
So,
You just still standing there. He's like, is there something I can help you with?
yeah, an associate sent me to ask you something. I'm going to show you something. And I pull out my phone and I bring up the message, that audible, and I show him the message.
Who's this? I don't know who this is. Who the hell are you?
The what was? It's in regards to damn. What was your parents' name again?
Oh, George and
If you say Wheezy.
Catherine? No. George and
George and
Catherine?
Weezy.
No.
Jefferson.
No.
Hey, Wheezy, fix him up a plate.
It's George and Catherine.
What's last name, dude?
Oh, hey, what did I say?
Papadakis.
No, I'm not gonna use. I'm not gonna use their real last name. That was last name. But wait, what did I say? My last name is fuck.
Character sheet.
Hold on a second. Yes, I should look at it. I should look at that.
Shut up, Steve.
Oh no, it's George and Catherine Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
I took their last name.
So I tell him that the Van Gogh's son sent me.
He's talking about that old that couple that got kidnapped.
Yep. Give him the nod.
He said, "Well, then you're gonna want to talk to a detective, buddy. I don't handle that."
I send you a text. How's it going?
I was like, I don't think he knows who you are.
I say, mention RJ. And then
What if-
I'm one of his
I tell him,
captains,
Is it-
whatever, soldiers, whatever.
Mr. Van Gogh is one of RJ's associates.
All right. Make a persuasion check. That's going to be your intelligence.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna use confounding, so I get an asset.
Okay. So you took
Be
it from
persuasive.
a 4 to a 3 so far.
3. All right.
9 or better.
How did I do this shit again? I just roll, right?
Mm-hmm. It's
Let's see if
it's like,
about fucking time.
he's like, all right, look, I got like I got 20 minutes before I officially come back on duty. I'll be there in 5.
I nod and I walk away.
He goes back in. Go back to I'm assuming going back to where Audible is.
Yeah.
Okay. He gets there within the 5 minutes and comes in. He sees you, Toreador, then he sees you, Audible, and walks past you, orders a cup of coffee and a donut, typical fashion. Then he has a seat. Where are you sitting in relation to this donut shop?
So, let's say the counter's only a few feet from the door,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a set of tables,
Mm-hmm.
right? We're sitting in the back.
It's all
table.
glass, so there's no,
No, it's fine.
you know what I mean? Like it's a storefront, so there's no
Right,
necessarily no privacy. So,
that's fine.
okay. So he sits in the table next to you and he puts his hat down. He's like, "All right, what's this about?" As he's not looking at you. He has his back to the door and into the window.
Okay.
There's a wraparound mirror, one of those maybe about 2-foot mirrors that wrap around the where the seating area is. So he's, taking some sugar out, putting it in the coffee. He's trying to be inconspicuous, essentially. And he's like, "So, what's this all about?"
My parents are missing, and they're apparently looking for me.
So with that, he takes a sip and looks up. He's like, "Oh yeah, they've been looking for you. So you work for RJ?"
Yeah, I'm one of his mini soldiers.
All right.
Or his,
So who's his right hand man?
Yeah, I should know this.
Yeah.
Is it Blood him? No.
No.
Right hand man named his right hand man. What's his name? Right hand man.
All right, you shut up, you.
Yeah.
Isn't it that pendejo speedster?
Yes. Oh, thank you. Blitz.
Tell Steve to shut up.
Yeah, but Steve is there.
My
Hey, he's
answer
nice
was
anymore.
cooler.
So
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah. Blitz. That dickhead.
all right then. So, what do you need from me? It's like I don't. It's like I'm not. They're
Well-
just starting that investigation. I don't have access to the case files just yet. And I don't even think it's in the system yet.
That's fine. I'm not asking for a whole lot from you because RJ and that crew usually gives you all the orders. I'm just asking for a favor.
So what's in it for me?
What do you need?
With that, he takes the coffee from his face and he doesn't look. He's looking at you in the mirror. He's like, "What do you think, man? Bread,
Okay, so we'll just get
man."
you
He's
some
like,
money.
"It's like
What-
you don't
what's
know." He's like, "You don't know how this works."
What I don't use. I'm not usually one paying. So what do they usually cop?
2 stacks
All right.
in cash. I don't take checks, credit cards.
I'm not a poser. Fuck out. Shit, I'm not gonna. Maybe I wouldn't even tell you. What the fuck is that? That's dumb. All right.
You say,
So,
"Oh, I thought we was joking because you don't seem to know how this fucking works, and you asking for favors."
how about how often? How can I reach you when I need to reach you? And I'll make sure you get your bread.
So he reaches into his shirt pocket, pulls out one of the card holders, flips it open, and throws it on the table. He said, "Cell phone's there.
All right.
I get what I get. You get what you need."
All right.
He's thinking, "Don't come by my house again. Either of you."
All right.
With that, he looks at both of you, and then he turns and he leaves.
Freaking jigaboo spick. Oh.
I take the card. All right. It doesn't matter if they work for you or they don't work for you. Cops are all well. I said that when he leaves. Sorry, when he leaves and he's completely gone. I said a T. No matter if they work for you or don't work for you, cops are all dicks.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Until you put them in their place.
You know. We need allies right now, especially with everything getting burned to the ground. So I don't have time to threaten him. I need people to comply. So,
No, I get it.
all right.
Now what?
Gotta find a way to get 2 stacks.
And that's nothing.
Right, it's nothing. I gotta check my vault. He said the case is barely getting investigated. How far are we away from? We're down the block from we're not that far from my house, right?
No,
From my parents' house.
No.
All right.
maybe a 2-minute drive or a 15-minute walk.
Right. All right. When did we end up driving past there, or we found a way to get around? Because I wanted to.
You found a way to get around, yeah.
All right. What I'm gonna do? What time of day is it?
It's about 6 p.m. now.
And okay, at it being 6 p.m., is it this time of year or like fall?
This time of year.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I want to try to see if I can get back into the house like around when it's darker, right? Until
Yeah,
then,
because you have about maybe 2.5 hours until it's completely dark.
right, and that's the only way I can probably like sneak in, like by sky without somebody like making me, you know. Until then, I guess we're back at your place, T.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. You know,
Battle's back.
Yeah, I wonder what the fuck. Wonder what the fuck else is going on. Yeah, I don't want to reach out to Blood Him. Definitely can't talk to RJ. You know, I don't know what's going on with anybody else from the crew, so I don't want to do anything to compromise us any further. You know,
There's a lot of people I've talked to so far. They're pretty much all in. They all seem to sound like they're all in the same boat.
fuck. Who the fuck did this bullshit?
Yo, I wish I knew.
Some fat piece of shit. Sorry.
Is he fat? Is he fat? Is he fat in the game?
No.
Don't talk about Sal like that, damn it. That's no good. That's not nice.
Some piece of garbage.
But you, James, I wouldn't take that from the GM.
You ain't talking about me.
James has lost a lot of weight.
You ain't talking about me, you and your LeBron James hairline.
He talking about your uncle, bro.
No, you ain't talking about my uncle.
James has lost a lot of weight.
Talking about your uncle. Those some fighting words.
All right, so
No, they're not.
so yeah, I guess I got nothing else that I can do. I can think of right now. You have any other ideas?
Nah, I have nothing. The only person I can, the only
I'm
other
not- I'm not-
person
I'm
that
not
I've that,
Mm.
because I'm trying to figure this out for us with this whole blood thing. But the only contact I was hoping on was Ethera, and now that this is happening, even her contacts are all.
Burned.
I don't think she said that, but they're all preoccupied. So
Mm. All right. All right. Well, you hungry?
yeah, let's go eat.
Yeah. What you in the mood for?
I want to stay.
All right, let's go do that.
So we're gonna go find a steakhouse nearby. That way we don't have to travel back.
Right.
Okay.
Go chill out, eat,
Yeah.
take our time.
Yeah.
See if an epiphany hits us because
Yeah.
I'm new up here and he knows everybody and but everything we know so far it's all jacked up.
Okay. All right. So while you do that, I'm gonna move to Crosshair because Crosshair is in a potential situation, and then we'll come to everyone else. Flux, then Access and Mystic Knight. So Crosshair, as you can recall, you're standing directly across, maybe about 5 or 6 feet from a very suspicious blood hymn who's staring at you and had mentioned and had stated that she can feel the pulse of everyone around her except for you. And so why is that? Who are you?
What? I'm just an intern. I don't want you to talk about a pulse. If you mean I had a pacemaker put inside my chest when I was 19.
Takes a step back, and you can see this red fluid coming out of her forearm and coalescing around her fingertips into what looks like a really ornate dagger. I'm going to ask you again. Who are you?
I opened my shirt and I showed a heart scar where I got cut, where the pacemaker was at.
Cling, 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 cling. Oh, sorry.
So, with
I
that,
showed them a part of the scar. This is where they cut me when I was 19, when I went into cardiac arrest and nearly died. They gave me a mechanical heart. I don't know what type of little freaky muty shit you got going on over there, X-Men, but leave me the fuck alone. All I want to do is make my money, get out of here, and live. You can't feel me. Like, I'm supposed to be worried about what you feel. We got everything else running all the hell. I got this woman behind me screaming, you tell me to grab boxes, and you gonna come over here and do some freaking 28-day bullshit with your daggers?
she
No,
starts
fuck you.
to-
Get out of my face.
She has a smile. She's like, oh, that's good. And we're going to roll initiative.
And by roll, that means you roll. This is the perfect moment for the Metal Gear sound.
Why are you rolling D100?
Who's rolling D100?
You are. Well, somebody is.
That would be James.
Hey, roll a D. I just opened it up. I did not roll a D100.
It's still going on.
What do I have?
Are you having trouble finding your character, or what do you
No, I found my character. Comes the thunder. Still D100 rolling?
No. You rolled a d20, which I could take for your initiative, but
Hold on.
it's a speed roll. So
Oh,
you just click on speed. Click on the word speed, and it should roll the die.
A little dice symbol next to the name.
gotcha. What you snoring for? Clicked on it.
Did you get a dialogue box that came up?
Yeah.
Okay, so go through the prompts.
Add your bonus for whatever. Add your bonus to that. You can add an asset for the P you just had.
So it'll open up the macro options. You don't have a bonus to initiative. Okay, there we go. You rolled an 11.
11?
He still rolled an 8. Oh no, it cost 8.
Yeah. Did you
Then we'll go
add?
for the 3.
You don't know the difficulty. You added effort
No,
to
I
the
didn't
roll?
add. No, I just clicked the whatchamacallit. Just close everything else and click. Want me to do it again?
Yeah, I don't understand how you came to that roll because it says assets 1, effort 2.
Oh, this shit's just been glitching out. Hold on, let me try it. Bonuses, nothing. Submit.
Mm-hmm.
Difficulty,
Unknown. So submit.
unknown.
Mm-hmm.
Submit. Effort to roll.
You would have to pay for that, and it would be out of your speed. And you only have 1 effort so far.
Submit. Asset.
You don't have any assets,
That's nope. Submit.
and there's no cost.
Submit.
Oh,
Wow.
all right. And with that free GM intrusion,
Yeah, I'll take it.
Wow.
That's party.
well, you don't have a choice but to take it.
Wow.
So you thought here's how here narratively, you're talking, you're trying to speed talk, you're trying to filibuster your way through this by overwhelming, blah blah blah. I don't know what you're talking about. Blah, 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 blah. That's funny, and just throws her hand forward, and the dagger, it comes out of her fingertips, and they form these blood trails from all 5 fingers, and just pin you up against the wall. You're gonna take.
Try that.
Do you have
Dodge
armor?
them?
No,
Yeah, I do.
not with the GM intrusion. This is what happens. So you get pinned up against the wall. Give me 1 second here. I need to see something. Nope, wrong one.
Eric's face is priceless.
There is only one person who can actively use the word salad attack.
That salad attack.
The word salad attack.
Salad attack. That's funny. Okay, so you take 9 points to your might as you get pinned to the wall, and the data registers as pain, and you're at 11 speed because it's well, no, you're at one to your pool. You have 1 left in your might pool, so that immediately registers as critical damage, and so she's holding you there, and all you hear is "What the fuck?" And he comes into view, and his pupils are glowing red. And she's like, "What the hell's this?" It's like, she's not human. I don't know what she is, but I don't feel a heartbeat. There's no blood in her body other than what I'm putting there. Could be a spy. I don't recognize her. And he turned from her and he looks at you and he's like, I don't recognize her either. Maybe another face changer. And he walks up to you and is like, you, me, and my friend here are going to have a nice little chat, and grabs you by your throat and pulls you off the wall. All right.
And I can't do it.
All right.
So as he grabs me,
Uh-huh.
There has never been.
I go Terminator 2, liquid metal, ooze right out of his hand.
Okay, so that is a stunt that we will have to resolve because you technically can't do that yet. So we'll resolve that in a second. All right. So, that. We're gonna come back to
3 minutes.
Well, I was gonna give you more time, but you weren't here when I asked in the beginning. So now, Mystic Knight and Access, and he's not there. Unfucking real. All right. So Flux,
What's up?
remind everybody where you were, Flux, because Access is not present, and he's with Mystic Knight, so we can't proceed with them. And there he is. So Flux, what were you doing?
Go with them. Go with them.
No, I can go with you. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna be. I wanna hear your never-ending doom, and I wanna be patient on mine. All right, go ahead.
So he's voluntarily giving up his time. All right, so welcome to your doom. I'm sorry, Mystic Knight and Access. Remind everybody where you were last.
Are heading to.
No, we were in the hospital. We were in the hospital. I erased the guy's memory. So that conversation that we had, that he was mad at me and butthurt, he's not mad at me and butthurt now. Now he loves me back again.
Mm-hmm.
We were trying to fix this guy.
You were in the Russian's clinic, not the hospital.
Yeah, the Russian's clinic. And then we were trying to help Mystic Knight, I guess, kind of like boot up his
artifact.
Right. And then we were starting to hear about all the chaos that was starting to happen because of all the information that he let loose. The guy lost, I think, one or out of the three.
All of his team.
Lost, except for him. And and then Rebecca she's
being treated.
Yeah, she's being treated. So we're just waiting for her to get, I guess, some form of resemblance where she could start talking, so then we could plan the next thing.
I thought we were heading over to your company.
No, remember, we can't leave without her. If she dies, we dead. You know that, right? If she does not walk out of this place, we just might as well forget it. We just might as well roll up new characters.
Relax.
Because this is Victor's core back right-hand person, so everything floods. So she's one of the few people that actually communicates with him, and he has a very unique liking towards her. That's the way how I made the thing. So if this chick disappears, we just might as well roll up new characters.
Yeah, and you got her shot. That's a nice thing for you to do.
Hey, we got her shot because of the information that we have.
I don't see how that makes it better, but okay.
Think about it. The stuff that we got is that important that they're trying to kill us to prevent them from getting it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'll be back.
So the doctor comes out. He's taking off some bloody gloves. You can see as the door is closing, the nurse is applying bandages, and He's like, she will live. It's like the bullet did not puncture any major arteries. It went through and through.
Yeah, hit in the shoulder.
So she should be mobile in a couple of hours.
When can we move her?
Couple hours.
In a
No, I mean-
couple of hours.
I understand that, but I mean, can we throw a number out there or just a couple hours? Oh, fine, we'll just take a couple hours. Okay, that's fine.
He's giving you the most annoyed stare.
Hey, listen, man, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here to somewhere safe. So, because
like,
if you notice,
Is there a reason why you need to leave so quickly?
well-
Should I close up shop? Is what I'm asking.
Yes.
yes, you should definitely close shop, and we'll pay you extra for closing the shop
Oh,
because
that's
the
good because you beat me to it. You will compensate me for my losses.
we got you. Don't worry about it. We got you. So Adolfo, okay. So what do you want to do with your artifact? Because remember,
Mystic
I don't.
Knight, not Adolfo.
I mean Mystic Knight. So I'm gonna go to Mystic Knight. I'm gonna tell him, what do you want to do with this computer that you have?
Listen, Access, I appreciate you, but there's nothing I can do unless I can get to some.
You got to get
source
closer to your mic.
Appreciate you, brother, but I can't do nothing with this artifact till I can get to a power source.
Well, this is okay. So I'm gonna tell you the issue that we got now. The information that we have is definitely worth it, but she got shot, and that's Victor's quarterback, right hand favorite person. So if we do not come out with something because he remember at the very end it's all about himself. So if we don't come out with something good enough, which I think this thread is going to be good enough, plus I give the doctor some information that I'm waiting to get back from her. We basically, it don't look good.
Listen, whomever found us, or is maybe they themselves are chasing down this AI. We were literally on the cusp of capturing it. Only reason we don't have it is one, my equipment got hacked and shut down, and two, that attack forced me to use the trap earlier than usual so we could save our asses, particularly your contact. So, I mean, you got a point. Whatever we may have that we may not know about, it's worth for these guys to be sending on a kill squad, because it wasn't your team.
No.
And my team, and by team I mean your company.
No, and it wasn't my organization either. I think my organization
That's what I'm
had, and I'm gonna point something out to you. I think my organization kind of has an idea of what's going on because they usually don't send a 15-man crew with her. So they have an idea because usually they'll send. I mean, to be honest with you, they wouldn't even send her. They will send somebody under her. So the reason why they're sending her is because what we have is very important, and Victor's sending the person that he could trust the most to get the information. Because I know Victor, he will not be sent. It's not her. He will send anybody else except for her.
All right, so then this is the priority. Right now, I got to take a back burner to whatever my problems are. Besides, I can handle that. We got to make sure she gets back in one piece.
Well, that's the reason why I'm telling them to shut down.
No, I know. I agree with you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I agree with you. We got to get her back in one piece.
How far are we from headquarters, Lewis? The Manhattan.
By car, maybe about 10 minutes with traffic. On foot,
All right, so
you're talking about almost 45 minutes.
you got a spare computer, right?
Yeah, I do have a spare computer. I have, yeah. But remember, the computer's not strong enough to.
No. Gonna do something different. You're gonna help me with this.
Okay, so I'll give him the spare computer. So I go into my book bag and I give him
Set up your
clean.
computer. I start to run some code and programming, and I'm gonna hack into the nearby surveillance systems, like the traffic cam, stuff like that. And we're gonna look for any sign of whomever attacked us. The drones, any suspicious vehicles.
You know what you could do? Hold on. You know that all that stuff, you know the drones and all that stuff is held in a database. We should try to see if we could hack in the
It took,
database.
it took my artifact and my skill to get into that database.
No,
I
no,
don't-
I'm talking about the slap cams. The cameras that they have all over the city.
Oh, you mean just the images of them?
Yeah, because remember, they have those slap cams. Mahan is fucking camera down,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
that's
can't
what I'm saying.
you can't
That's
move
why,
nowhere in Mahan without a camera seeing you.
that's why I said we're gonna hack into the surveillance systems, the traffic cams or whatever it is
If
that's
we could go
available.
back, to around that time, it could be possible that we could identify the drones. Are those drones the same drones that you gave me the blueprints to, Lewis? These
No.
are different.
Different.
Are they more advanced or?
Well, let me just say that you did not have enough time to take stock. You saw
No,
them.
but he's hacked into them.
No, he's not. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
at one point he hacked into them.
I understand that, but
Hold
any
on.
information that he had is gone. He doesn't have access to it.
Can I tell him?
Oh, sorry. Yes, you can tell him.
Why is it with me you're always doing a DM intrusion,
I'm about to
Anyway.
DM intrusion my foot in your ass.
Access. They may be. I just got control of them. I recognize some of the programming, but I cannot tell you with definitiveness that they were the same plans that I gave you guys.
And you said that they took the Hydra and did something with it?
It looked like it, but like I said, when the person counter hacked and shut me down, all that information is right now in limbo. It's not lost because it's still there. I just have no access to my artifact.
Well, right now what has to happen is we need to get her up and we need to get her out of here because we need to get
Before
into
we do
the.
that, we make a move. We got to make sure that we're not being
No.
followed.
Do what you gotta do. You're 100%
That's what I'm
correct.
telling you. Get on your damn computer and help me out with all this.
Yeah, well, I'm doing this while we talking.
Okay. So,
I can't do two things at once.
all right. Don't be a smart ass. Jesus. We don't have time for that nonsense. So, we're going to do that. We're going to survey the area, right? Looking for any signs with regards to being tailed or followed or any of them still looking for us. At the same time, we're going to see about an exit strategy, the quickest way to get back to his company. And if we have time, go back to the time when we got attacked and see if we can do what Access said and pull surveillance from the attack.
Okay.
Remember that building that we were in also has surveillance. Well, I don't know. Would that dome shut the surveillance off?
The thing is this, we don't know if they prepared or not. But will we be able to tell if something was done? We may not be able to get any footage, but we won't know anything till we actually investigate. So that's what we're doing now while we're waiting on her to recover. But we're not just going to sit here idly, blindly either.
No, I definitely agree with you
Kick down the
100%.
door.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you 100%.
All right, so while I'm doing that, me personally, I'm going to start prepping the coding that I'm going to need to access my artifact. And I'm going to prepare it in such a way where I can use my mystical energies to connect directly with the core of the artifact when I get the chance.
Lewis, I'm gonna psychic blueprint this building so I could basically know what's in this building.
Okay.
And if there's any other way out, you get what I'm trying to say, other through the front door.
He has a secret exit in the back of his study, and that leads to a side door directly to the street. The building is 2 floors. There's a restaurant. There's a restaurant below. There's a basement for storage, and his is the only space for livable quarters.
Okay. And the exit is in his office. Am I correct?
I'll be right back.
Yes.
Okay. So I told
I'll be back.
Mystic Knight that you heard.
Mm-hmm. All right. I need to take a quick bio break, so we'll be right back.
That was pure, unadulterated,
And we're
unequivocated
back.
chaos.
I don't understand how this guy's still playing with us.
That makes two of us. All right, we're back. So, all right. So that's all of that is going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to plug some stuff in here so I can get a clean read on whether or not it can or cannot be done. Given that the artifact is not working and you're trying to backdoor quickly restarting it, which I get the intent. That's just not how it's done. So we'll work through that. I'm going to go to...
Actually, it's exactly how it's done. The only thing is that it's going to be harder due to the fact that I don't have the advantage of the artifact. So if we talk about mechanics...
I understand that. That's kind of what I'm...
No, but you're saying if it can't, it can. It's just right now, if we're talking about mechanics, as far as like the steps, I might be able to reduce it by 5 instead of 8.
No, but remember, originally you said we don't have the power.
Anyway,
No. I don't need the power to hack in or to look at the surveillance or anything like that. What I
Oh, I
need,
understand what you're saying. Okay, I understand what you're saying.
what I need
Okay.
the power for is to be able to connect with the artifact.
Okay,
Now,
I see what you're
now,
talking about. But
now
you're just
what
talking
you
about
said,
regularly hacking into stuff. Okay, I got you.
yeah. Now the thing I can understand it whether it can be done or not, depending on how difficult it might be, is the hacking into the core of the artifact itself. When I do get the power for it, that I can understand. But as far as the regular stuff, we can still do it. It's just a little harder now.
Yo, Lou, while they're doing that, I'm gonna go on social media and see what's going on with the collapse of the New York City crime families.
yeah, well, that is under extraordinary turmoil right now. So
So right now I'm flipping through TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, everything, Instagram, flipping to all of that.
okay, Flux. Coming to Flux. Remind everyone where you were. Flux.
Okay. We just finished talking with the Rift Warden,
Mm-hmm.
and Gossamer and I were trying to get information on how we could be able to get out. I think I don't remember exactly if he was gonna set us up with a gate to get out so we could start tracking, or I think we already got out, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
I just know we finished talking with him that he was gonna seal off the ones that they didn't reach, and that he was gonna get people over to the ones that they did. I think that's what it was. He wanted us to go to the ones that they did get to. That's where we're going, Lou.
Okay. The question of getting there, you did cross back over into normal reality. So you were in the shop, and then it was getting to the rift, and the purpose was to get back to the consortium.
No, was it course? Basically, we were going to where the area where the gate is, because something was happening there.
Mm-hmm.
That I remember now. Yeah, we got out of that of the room, the Santeria, and Gossamer was there, and the other guy was there, the collector, and we all three of us went to the nearest portal, where the nearest portal would be at, even though it should be locked down.
Okay.
Sorry, Lou, it's been a little bit.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, Asgard.
All right. Getting to the location should not take long. When you get there, it's a spot in Central Park, and when you do get there, just as you're entering the park, now again, it's around 6:30, 6:45, so sun is not completely gone from the sky, but it is
It's
low.
summertime, right?
It's summertime, yeah. So it's low.
All right, so
and-
8:30, like 8:30.
Yeah, so you have a couple of hours before it's completely dark. But one of the things that you all notice, and Gossamer stops, you stop, and Asgoth stops, is that smell of sulfur as you're entering the park.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
So she's like, you
I
two
know
s-
you. I know you guys smell it.
She's like, you two smell that?
Of course.
He's like, yeah. How could I forget that fucking smell? It smells like burnt matches, and I hate smoking. What should we be looking at? And the other thing that you do notice, and this is irrespective of a perception check, is that there should be a ton of people here. There are none. No one on a footpath, no bikes,
So I noticed
no
this.
mothers, no children, no pedestrians, no one. As soon
Don't
you
you
know,
notice?
there's
Let
a
me ask you
section
another
there's a
question.
section of Central Park that's walled. So when you walk in,
Okay.
you're able to just see people going about their daily business. In this particular part,
Besides
I
that,
don't see anything.
do I hear any birds? Anything?
Outside of the traffic, you don't hear anything. And the traffic, I mean the traffic behind you.
Okay. Gossamer, do you have, or Asgard, do you have any detection or perception type abilities or spells to know if like a wall of silence or something of silence is casted? Because don't you notice everything in front of us is just silent, and not only that, there's nobody around.
So, I think it's safe to say that that one of them is here. So it's either that worm, our transmogrified friend, or that what did you call it? Demon. And Asgoth is like, yeah, demon is not even the fucking word. I would say like a demon lord. I would say somebody who we don't want to fuck with. Like, and by we, I mean me. I mean, I don't. What are we-
Gossamer, if that eternal beast is anywhere around here, we have no choice but to run. We are nowhere near capable. If you had a hard time with the minion, who was one of us, that thing is going to be way more of a problem.
I agree, but this is. I don't know. We don't have any assets in the area outside of us. And if this thing is trying to find its way into the consortium, and it knows where one of the access points are, we have to figure out a way to defend it or destroy it.
All right. Okay,
It's not too far from here, in fact. I say we go.
All right, let's go and see what we're going to be dealing with.
So she says, if you have any offensive abilities, now's the time to get them ready. And she's, as she closes her fists, you could see like this, her fingers turn into this, like a greenish, blue-green crystal. And they have these clawed tips. So let's go. You conceal us. And he's like, me? Oh, that's right. I can do that. He does some hand gestures, mutters a word, and then you can see the shimmer around you. And he says that should hold for maybe about 6-7 minutes. We have to move slow though, and she said, he says, for God's sake, don't do anything to give away our position. Any magic, any offense, if you attack something, If you move too fast, they'll see us. And so you
Ciao.
start moving.
Okay, we're gonna.
You start moving, and you follow the path into the park. There's a wooded area, and you get to a point where she's like, "It's that way." Right? So you can see markings where where the consortium leaves them out for any acolyte, anyone that's associated with the consortium can actually see them and recognize the patterns. Once you get to a clearing, there's a rocky area. This is a little rocky hill, and right at the base of that hill, you can see that slug creature. It's moving and hitting the rock because you didn't hear it at first because the dome that you're under mutes sound just a little bit. Not mutes it, distorts it. But as you get closer, you can hear it's like a fleshy, like someone hitting something hard with a fist full of blood. Just cracks. And you can see it's smashing its head along this crack in the rock. He's like, there it is. And there it is. Are you ready?
Uh-huh. Nope. All right. So Lou. So I'm gonna say, Asgoff, do you have in your midst? I know you're concentrating on this one spell, but once it knows that we're here, it's gonna come to attack us. Do you have a shield spell?
Yeah.
Something that we could attack it?
He's like, yeah, for me. It's like, I can't cast it on others. At least I don't think so.
Okay, so we'll use you to plug the hole.
Ah.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you did.
Lou, the last 5 XP points you gave, I never used them.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my 5 XP for another spell?
Sure.
That would be telling.
The immobilization spell, which will be like time stop, only in the cone.
Okay.
How much XP would that be?
Give me a sec. Is that what you're trying to currently develop with your XP?
I got 6 in total. Would it cost me 6 XP for something like that? And also, how much would it cost me to activate the spell?
Yeah, let me take a look real quick. don't you have a sort of you have like a temporal?
It has a slow motion bubble. I'm trying to activate a cone, or it could be just on the. It could just be like a time stop on the specific person or creature for a certain amount of time. I know I'm first tier, but I'm just thinking.
Spitball.
Now you have did you take Prodigy?
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
So you already used that.
If I can't have that one, I do have another idea just in case.
Actually, the way I would see it as first tier kind of thing, or maybe a chance to go to tier 2 with doing the ability, like paralysis. The only thing is you mess with the person's timing. So they're not like physically paralyzed, but because their bodies can't adjust to the timing difference, it looks like they're not moving. That's how I would do it. I'm muted?
No, we heard you. We were just ignoring you.
No, I see where Adolfo's coming from, but I'm just waiting for the answer.
No, I'm just suggesting it. It's up to you to figure out how you want to do it. But I mean, if you want an opportunity to get something like that off, that would be my best way of explaining it, so it doesn't.
I mean, paralysis, yeah. But because I deal with time, it's like what it is I'm looking at it and the way my character's built, like time around him just stops. So like if leaves are falling, everything just like an immobilization cone.
So you're a chrono master.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what you want to do is you want to try to do a limited cone and stop somebody for a couple of seconds, maybe a minute.
Yeah, that's what exactly I want to do.
So why don't you like focus the thing into your watch and everything else like that, instead of you setting the watch and everything, you pull out. But hear me out. Hold on. You pull out the bezel a little bit and you turn the time back a little bit, and then you put it back in, and you have that certain amount of time to use before it goes back to normal.
That's actually narratively. That's actually really clever. Yeah.
Yeah, which my character always uses his items to manipulate in certain things. But the thing is I'm trying to figure out if Lou is gonna let me have that ability, how much XP it'll be, and how much.
Okay, so it's going to cost.
Points.
It's you've not used your tier 1 advancement, right?
I have, so my tier 1 advancement is I got my 4 of my attributes, my +1 on effort, my spatial blast.
Okay.
and I got one
this,
more.
So it wouldn't count towards your tier 1 advancement. So we're gonna price this as a 6 XP, and I'm gonna send you the spell itself. I'm calling it, since you're a time mage, a temporal snare.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna send this to you right now in Discord, so you can take a look at it. And it's gonna cost you 2 intellect points. And there's an escape mechanic that's based on might, but you would need to roll for that.
Okay. So what I am going to say is I'm going to say, first thing I'm going to say, Gossamer, do you have range attacks?
So when you say that to her, you can see she's concentrating. She has her eyes fixed on this thing, and her eyes are turning.
Green?
Her features are changing to where her face is transmuting, and in that moment, she just bursts forward and is a sort of a fairy-like owl bear, and she immediately starts rushing towards it.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
But
All right. So what I am going to do, I guess we're going to have to roll a niche. I don't know
Yes.
how you want to do it.
No, you rolled initiative.
Okay. Do I have a niche? I should have a niche on here. No, I don't see no niche. Can I
roll the
put?
initiative for her and for Asgard?
Oh, you want me to roll it?
No, I got it.
Okay. Can I put effort in a niche?
You can.
I'm gonna put 1 effort in a niche.
Okay.
I don't know what that does. So I got a 6 with a +1 in effort. So
All right, so it would be a 9. So just so you should have your character sheet in roll 20.
I do. I'm looking at it, but I don't see where it says the niche.
Where? All right. Let me find your character first. Flux.
We tested the initiative skill. If you didn't write it down, you probably don't have it.
I don't have a niche because I'm not really a fighter.
Then you gotta do
Everybody has initiative skills.
Oh, you know what? I do got it. It's all the way on the top. Yes, I'm sorry.
It says there's a die icon that says click to roll.
All right, I already rolled, so it's okay. I guess I know you rolled a 7.
Okay.
I don't know if you rolled for the next person.
So the let's see.
Was
okay.
the 7
So
for the creature?
no. It's a 7 for her and for Asgoth. So as soon as she bursts forward from the shield, from the dome, or from the cone or dome or shield of invisibility or concealment, the concealment spell, it turns immediately and crawl like it turns to defend,
One phrase
and
stayed with me.
and it crawl
Open
and
quote.
it goes
One
up
day
the
at a
rock.
time.
What is that?
Close
Danny,
quote.
come on, man, shut it down.
It sounds like you found a way to appreciate the good man.
The fuck?
I just muted him. So it crawls up the rock, and it turns to face her as she's charging towards it, and immediately runs at her. And they engage in they essentially slam into one another.
Question.
Yeah.
The spell, is it area or
What?
person or creature?
The
My
spell
spell.
is no, it's not area effect.
Okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast the spell on the creature.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
All right. I'm gonna I'm gonna use
Eventually
two.
stand behind
Can
those
I use
steps.
2 effort on that
I don't
spell?
think you'll just be the
Do you
guy
have
playing
two?
friends.
Do you have two
Yes,
effort?
I got
Guy
2
who
efforts.
walks through the room, talks to strangers like
Come on, Danny. What the fuck?
I just muted him again. Don't unmute yourself.
All right, so I'm gonna use 2 of my effort.
I'm sorry, guys. It's the cat.
I'm all right. That I can't say nothing about the cat. I love the cat.
Yeah.
I think he said that shit on purpose.
Wait, the cat is reading you a story? What's happening?
No, it's laying down literally right in front of him. So okay, all right. So I'm gonna use 2 efforts, please, Mama. I'm gonna do Danny's Mama Jama.
Okay.
Oh shit, go. Now you know what it is. I'm listening to a book, and then the cat. Every time he's lay here, he's hitting the mute button. Look at
Now, Lou, since it's a spell, can I use my edge to reduce it too? I know it goes from 3 to 2.
It's intellect. So,
Oh,
do you
yes.
have an edge in intellect? All right. So
Yes, I
then
do.
The cost of the
Hold on, D, before you roll. Mama Jamba.
For God's sake.
Okay, roll.
Now
All
it's an intellect roll. The level of the spell is 3, so you need at a minimum you need to roll a 12 or better. You can reduce that. And
now I'm using 2 efforts.
You're using 2 effort, so that reduces it by 2 to 1. To activate the spell, you need a 3 or better, and then there's the difficulty of the creature. So, at a minimum, you need to make a 3 to activate the spell. Then you have to meet its difficulty, so its level. So go ahead and roll. You know what? I gotta close this door. Hold on.
17.
And with that, a bolt of energy comes out of your timepiece. It hits it. You could see it's just like it struggles as it's trying to move and break out. You can. All right. So that was your
Action.
action, and Asgoth is just like, oh shit, and he's just like. He summons his energy, and he envelops her in a sort of an energy type of armor. So it would be the Cypher version of an armor of Athan, as it creates this this suit of magical armor around her as she's clawing at this thing. All right, so it attacks her. It hits, but she's able to move out of the way to where it does minimal damage. It's just a scratch on her. And now it's your attack.
Spatial blast.
What's the cost?
11. I hit it with 11.
No, what's the cost of the spell?
2.
And how much from your pool do you have left after this?
Well, I have a full 23
Okay.
because I did heal up.
Yep.
So I used 2 for the other spell.
2 for the spell.
I used how much is it for effort?
It's 3 and then 2, but you have an edge. You have 1 edge.
Okay.
All right.
And
so,
then now I
so
just
then
used
you use
another
4.
2.
You use 4, 6 total, and now you're using another 2 for the spatial blast.
Yep.
Okay. And you rolled an 11 for the attack.
Yep.
Okay.
What? Facial blast? What?
Oh no.
Now,
And this is why this video is not for children. So I have to.
It's all right because Athera's new name is Blood Trail.
I. All right. So with that, your spell goes.
Bro, don't forget the onions.
Your blast goes wide. She attacks. She's tearing into the flesh of this thing with her beak and her claws.
Wait, come up. He hit it with the immobilization ray, right?
Yes.
So he would know if it had effect. Because if it did, then
Yes.
that's a take an asset.
It is no. No. That's no.
Yes, because it slows it down.
Can you just let me tell the story? And my answer to
Go
that
ahead,
is
Louis.
no. And he still missed it with that 11. So shut up. Okay, now we come back around to your next action. As she's tearing at it, it's trying to defend and attack, but it is being pretty much ripped to shreds at this point.
So I'm gonna.
Asgoth is concentrating on his armor spell, so he's not taking any other actions.
I guess I'll try again with spatial blast.
Okay, go ahead, make your roll.
Come on, baby.
Does
14.
he just stand there beating his meat? What the hell is what?
Yep.
He's not rubbing his teeth. He's beating his meat.
Oh my lord!
Wow.
You people are just disgusting.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah. All right, give me a second.
So you just gotta choose the left or the right.
All right, how much damage does this spatial blast does?
You never gave me the damage for it. The last time I hit it, that shit burned the shit out of it. Because I've hit it a couple of times with it, and you said that it screamed when I hit it.
Wait, so spatial blast does not have a damage attached to it?
You never gave me the damage for it. When I made it up, you said that it burned it, and I know it affected it, which it helped us escape, but you never gave me damage for it.
It's very simple. It's either a light, medium, or heavy attack. That's it. If it's light, it's 2. If it's medium, it's 4. If it's heavy, it's 6.
Give me a second.
You know, if it hits it and burns it and it screams, it gives her a chance to beat it up some more.
Misery itself
Is that
good
something that
because
you
it can
just
also
added?
destroy people.
What? No.
All right, give me.
The
hold on.
spatial attack, the spatial blast has been
Yeah.
for my character for a minute.
Okay, hold on.
And resilient.
Remember, Lou, I used it in the house when the creature was coming at us, and it started murdering everybody in the room.
I'm just looking at your character sheet, is why I'm asking that question.
This cat is causing chaos. It's hitting the computer buttons and everything.
Was this an ability to use as a stunt?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you said that I could pay for XP. I paid it, which I use it as one of my advancements, and that's it. If you give me damage, I'll write it down right now.
All right, so it does 4 points.
All right, cool. Thank you.
And it costs 1 intellect to activate.
So I'm gonna shoot it with the spatial blast, and which will give her a chance also to attack it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So with your second, because the effects of your of the snare did lower its level, or the defense levels. So it lowered its defense. So you were able to hit it on the earlier attack. So you did a total of 8 for the 2 spatial blasts. With the second one, you punch a hole through its side, and with her support, taking on the brunt of it, of the physical attacks, she tears at it. You blast it. It yells out and then slumps to the side.
Asgoth, you got some type of fire?
So he's
Anything
saying,
with fire?
what?
Anything with fire?
What am I, a warlock? What are you?
I don't know what the fuck you.
It's like, dude.
Anything with fire? Do you have it or not?
No, I do not.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Fuck.
Louis, I
Yeah.
know that my spatial blast burns it, right?
Burns it in the sense of it's an energy attack, so it's not. And I what's it? Because it's a spatial ability, it's not necessarily. It's not fire. It doesn't have heat. So it's. So if I say burn, it's for the narrative context. It's not fire.
Gossamer, you have. Is she able to talk now, or is she
So
still
she's-
like?
She's just circling it, and she had grabbed it. There's no front. There's a front to it, so she grabs it again and lifts it and slams it on the ground. And so just a sickening thud and splatter of blood. And she moves away from it. She moves away from it. She she glows, and then just the dust of the spell envelops her, and she reverts back to her human form, covered in blood.
She got any? Now you said she got hit. Do I see scratches or anything on her?
Yeah, you can see them clearly.
Okay. Gossamer, we got to go to the old man.
It's like, no, wait, we need to get rid of this. It's like,
You have.
So she's like,
You have.
she's like, can you burn this? He's like, why does everybody think I can fucking do fire?
So Lou, I'll use 4. I know I'm gonna be weak, but 4 intellect points to burn it, to basically use my energies to fucking melt it.
What do you mean? I don't know that
I'm
that's
just
how
gonna-
you. Is that's the way
It's
you
an energy, right?
The way you describe
said
it.
I blew a
yeah,
hole in
energy doesn't necessarily is not heat. It's not fire. But
So
there's different types of energy.
Can
You have
I
chrono.
interject?
You have chrono energy. That's not fire.
Can I interject real quick, Steve?
You cannot. But go ahead. And why are you calling me Steve?
I mean, not Steve. My bad, Dwight.
Yes.
What if since you're a chrono master, why don't you use 4 intellect and speed up time around it so it decomposes fast and turns to dust?
That would be a stunt, but it's something that you can attempt.
I could try.
Okay. Difficulty is going to be a 5, so it's a 15.
All right.
That's just for the stunt to attempt, and then you're going to have to roll for the.
I'm gonna use my
action.
edge. I'm gonna use my edge to bring it down, right?
You mean your
I know it
effort.
ain't bringing it down, but it's instead of it being a 15, if it was a 5, it's 5 to 10.
So, hold on for a second.
So facial blast and edging. Okay, this game is taking a turn.
You know, the times you do talk, and now this is what you're saying. I appreciate that.
Nah, that's all right.
Well,
All
he
right.
is playing a female.
How
No,
much?
he's just mad because he got that nut nest on the bottom of his chin.
All right. Anyway, so how much from your pool do you have left? You had 20 in your pool. You've used what?
8. I had 23 and I used 8.
You're down to 15.
No, your intellect score is 23. Your pool is 20. I'm looking at your character sheet. It says 20.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't know how that's possible, but yeah.
Okay. So I used 8.
So you have
And
12.
right now I'm gonna use the edge,
Mhm.
right? And I'm gonna use my effort.
All right. So then you're gonna use both. Two
Yep.
2 points in the effort. So that's an extra. That's 4. To bring it down by 2. So then you need a 9 or better. Oh,
20.
with an effect, with a major effect, which is,
And you get back all your points.
and you get those points back that you
Basically-
spent. Yeah.
Basically, what happens is the gold energies that I normally have,
Mm-hmm.
it goes from the center, my center relic watch piece, shoots through my arms, hits the other 2, and then I just pick my hands up, and both of my hands just shoot this energy on top of it, and you could just see like it just gets wrapped up in like a bubble that speeds time.
Okay. And with that, you could see it rots and turns to dust. And Gossamer's eyes are wide. Asgard's like, holy shit. He said, you mean you could have done that the whole fucking time?
No, my drawers are soiled right now because we got like 3 more we got to deal with. This is the first one,
And it's the weakest
and
one.
I'm gonna tell Gossamer, one thing I do know, that when we were in contact with it, we had to go to the old man at the cemetery. You got scratched by it. You got to get looked at before we go any further.
And with that, she's like, oh, yeah, that's not good.
We got to make sure that you're not contaminated, and if you
So
are,
we need
hopefully he could
so
decontaminate
we need
you.
to make sure that this thing didn't get through. Just give me a minute. And she walks over to the crack in the stone, and once she touches it, you can hear her whispering an incantation, and then these runes all around this thing, this rock, just light up. Then I need you to make a perception check.
All right. 12.
Okay. Asgard's is like, do you feel that? And he turns and looks up because you didn't make the roll. So he turns to look up. He's like, oh shit. And then that makes you turn to look up, and
You got a red dot on your forehead.
Yeah, almost, but you can see.
He likes it to Cuddy now.
Say what? Anyway.
Red dot, you know.
Yeah, I get it. There's a familiar thing just hovering about just above the treetops, and his hands. He has this ring of energy around his wrists as he's brings both of his palms up, not in your direction, but in hers, and that's where I'm leaving you. So,
All right.
All right. I'm gonna do a quick round robin. It's 11:30. I know everybody got to work. People got to go to work, and except for Access
And me.
and you. So I'm gonna come back to Ethera.
Yep.
Give me 1 1 second, because I did something here for Ithera. Bam, 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 bam.
I'm about to get into some Red Dead Redemption 2 after this. Bro, you seen all the stuff PlayStation's doing? These people are crazy, man.
They stupid.
Yeah,
They just aren't
they
crazy.
just don't want to make money apparently.
I don't understand what's going on with them, man. I mean, if
Well,
Xbox does not take advantage of this, Xbox is just as crazy as them.
Well, Xbox is just as crazy as them because they're not going to do it.
Oh my lord, Xbox got right
I
now
would-
the golden
I can-
ticket.
Jump all
I can
over
understand why they don't want to get a physical copy of GTA 6, but everything else is straight.
It's that
garbage.
philosophy. You will owe nothing, and that shit is so true, man. They said
Exactly.
you're not gonna owe anything.
No matter how much you kicked out, no matter how much money you kicked out, no matter
everything's gonna be renting and subscriptions, bro. You gotta take a look at it. I'm not even joking around.
No, I saw
PlayStation's
it.
talking about prescriptions, like renting systems and all this other stuff.
They're talking about if you want to go on GTA Live, you got to pay for that too.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's why the last GTA I played was San Andreas.
Listen, you know what? I
Same.
got a bunch of games.
That's
I'll
the
just
last
replay
one.
them again.
It's the
Yep.
last one I played, San Andreas.
That was the last GTA I played.
I swear to God, I'll use my old systems till they collapse, and then I'll just start playing PC games. I'll do a Steve.
That sounds like the way things are going because the PlayStation 6 is going to be damn near $1,000.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that.
No, then that Steam box, they're sending you the controller separate. So if you want to get the controller, it's $1,500 or some.
Are
somewhere
you
around
serious?
there. Yeah, bro, they're selling the controller separate.
Does it come with like a piece of Stark armor or something? That's crazy.
Changes into a spacecraft.
That's crazy.
Nah, it's because these three companies are monetizing those chips. So right now they got some fucking cartel shit going on.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what's going on. It's three companies. I don't know the name of them. Those are the people that manufacture the chips for the data centers. So what's happening now is the data centers are taking all the chips, so everything else just becomes.
It's Samsung. The other one is it's two of them that are South Korean, and one of them is American.
Yeah, so now everything is doubling in price. They're over here talking about that it might double again by November. They were saying.
Watch when we were all in our 80s, about ready to kick the bucket, that's when they're gonna bring out the new freaking Ready Player One gear.
Nah, you're gonna be renting and it's gonna be too expensive.
You're gonna be slave camps where you have to play to pay back.
Bro, the way everything is coming out, I would say within the next 10 to 20 years, you're not gonna owe anything.
Pretty much.
Everything's gonna be subscriptions for everything. I don't even think you're gonna owe your socks and underwears. You're gonna have to pay for them. And then just wait till all these data centers start getting rid of all the drinking water. That's gonna become another issue a few years from now.
Yo, we're like playing a fantasy game, and you're just a bearer of bad news, bro. Like, really.
I just want to educate my people, bro. I want to educate my people. I want to make sure my people are on point.
You are gloom and doom. All right. So for Ithera, the meetup location was a back office at a kosher import warehouse. It's not too far from you in Sunset Park. It's a nondescript two-story brick warehouse on a quiet industrial block, sandwiched between a commercial bakery, supplier, and a shuttered auto shop. So the building signage is legitimate and boring on purpose. something like a kosher food distribution company, like the kind of business that draws delivery trucks at odd hours, and no attention at all. There's
All right.
a roll down gate over the loading dock and one prop slightly open for forklift idling nearby. So access to the actual meeting happens through the side door, off an alley, not the main entrance. They told you there's a keypad lock disguised as a standard delivery buzzer, and they give you the code. What do you call it? Oh my God, I just lost that whole thought. When you approach, I'm not gonna take too many liberties, but you're about a block and a half away. And there isn't a lot of foot traffic in this area. There are still, it's 6 p.m., so there's cars on the road, and the sky is turning its nice purple. But something feels off, and you're getting this. You ever get that feeling, like a staticky feeling, where your hairs are standing up on your arms? That's kind of how you're feeling, and it's not just that. Your fingertips are starting to tingle, and you feel like your ability is being muted, and you haven't even activated.
Oh shit! It's a trap.
So that stops you as you get to the corner. Looking from left to right, it's a T intersection. The block where the warehouse is a dead end, but the street going north from where your position, going north and to the west, they continue on to main avenues. The one to the right is the dead end where the warehouse is. It's almost at the end of the block.
I take a few steps back and kind of step into an alcove. I mean, what's on the block I'm standing on?
So the building that on the corner that you're at is a shuttered building. So it's a, what do you call it? It's an import export business, but the roll down gates are down, and straight to the right there is a large fence. You could see some delivery trucks, a couple in your line of sight. And I don't know why I'm looking this way instead of looking at the camera, but I'm visualizing it as I'm speaking. So there is a chain link fence that goes along once the building ends, which is about maybe 50 feet from your position to the end of where the building is. Then there's a chain link fence where you can make out the shape of a semi without a trailer that's parked on the inside of that fence. That it's closed. Straight down to the end of the block is another chain link fence that blocks off the street. So the street ends there, and it goes into what looks like a not parking, but where the trucks would go in for the deliveries. And all along that, you can see some trucks parked here and there, but it's pretty much a clear shot, clear to where the river. You can see the skyline, and then across the street is the chain link fence continues, makes an L to where the shuttered auto place is, and where you're supposed to go, the import export. And then the bakery is the next building on the left of that. And there's a building directly across from you, but that's also closed.
Are there any box trucks or vans or any larger than a regular car vehicles parked anywhere nearby?
There is a van parked just in front of the bakery. It's a white bakery van and matches the same description of the bakery itself.
Across the street, and looking at it from a different angle, I take out my phone.
Okay. So
and I text to a. Okay, I'll text this dude. What's his name again?
Yav.
Yav. Location compromised.
So.
Yo, is he snoring?
He is.
Yes,
Yep.
he is.
Been there, done that.
Hell yeah. Times I fell asleep on that radiation table.
That's why I mute before I put my head down on my table.
Okay, so the response, compromise how exactly? Walk me through it. And then the next one, don't leave anything out.
White bakery van parked in front of store. Some kind of power suppression in use in the area. And I'm still a block away.
I had to mute him because that's hilarious. Power. So the response is power suppression. Describe it. What are you feeling exactly?
Tingling in fingers. Completely off-putting sensation. I say to Rita, can you scan energy wavelengths by any chance?
Rita says, I have limited capabilities. Range approximately 10 meters.
Can you please do so?
Okay, I need you to roll for me, Rita.
D20?
Correct.
And of course I have to reload the fucking page. See it?
All right.
15.
I saw it. Okay, so this is on the edge, just on the edge of her field of her of the field radius. There is an energy distortion, unknown origin.
Rita, please forward this to...
You get a text from Yav, and he says, it's not one of ours. I'd know if it was.
And I have Rita send the readings I just got to him.
Okay. So he says, that's not something I have an answer for right now. Get out of there.
I respond already on it, and I start moving back, heading back.
Okay, I need you to make a perception check, please.
Sure, give me a second. Because I also have to open up my character again. What is perception again?
Intellect, unless you have the skill.
There it is. I got the skill. Let me see if I have anything that might help.
I will tell you that the difficulty is a 6.
Ignore that. That was a mistake. Okay, I've got the savant power shift.
Okay, so that lowers it by 1.
What about my professional intelligence officer training?
You can use that. That's it for your skills. Oh wait, no, the power shift and the skill. You can use another skill if you have it. So that's 2 without effort.
Investigative skills. Well,
No, I wouldn't use that. That wouldn't cover perception. Not in this context, rather.
right. Okay, well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make use effort.
Not great. Definitely not great. And it's great. That's a good role. But it's just it's very powerful. But at that point, kind of burn her. And white man, that is not something. I don't think that's really one for this. Now more of a black him, and they're doing here. The person that people venom.
I'm going to use effort, so that's what 2. I think I'm going to use 2 intellect. An effort of 2.
Okay. So that's going to reduce. You're going to use both effort. So, and what's your edge? You have an edge of 1 or 2.
Oh no, scratch that. I have an edge of 0.
Okay. So it's going to cost you 5 from your intellect pool.
Worth it.
Okay, so then you just need a 3 or better.
It stretches thousands of kilometers from Jordan all the way down to North region, even outside in 2 purposes.
Does it not roll from the character sheet?
It should. You should have a dialogue box that comes up.
Yeah, I saw it. Oh, and so it's asking for the difficulty. 3?
6. Well, it was a 6, and then you can attach your what you're using to lower it.
All right, so set it to 6. Submit. Effort to roll. 2. And where do I end up adding the other 2?
That would be your bonus. Okay. So you rolled an 18.
I didn't add the stuff from my skills though.
Okay. Either way, you beat the difficulty.
Okay.
And what do you call it? With that, you're able to determine that something's familiar about this, and then you realize as you're realizing what it is, you just happen to look up, and across the street, just someone comes out of that bakery with like something in his hands. He's eating something, and you recognize him. I'm gonna post him in Discord. He goes by the name of Static. He's someone that you've tangled with before, and he has a direct influence on your power. Just then, you hear a car speed up from behind you and stop, and three men get out of the back of 2 men get out of the back of a sedan, the back seat, and then one out of the passenger seat, all in not tack gear, but shades. Basically, 3 men in blacks get out and rush towards you.
Okay.
Now, the thing you know about Static is that your phasing is not going to work. He has a direct... Not that it's not going to work, but it's going to be extraordinarily difficult. He has the ability to not neutralize...
He interrupts it.
He interrupts it, correct.
Right, got it.
And that's why we're leaving you. So,
gotcha.
Let's come back to Toreador and Audible. Remind me where you guys were, please.
We were at the restaurant eating some steaks.
Okay, you were at the restaurant eating some steaks.
Where are we at exactly?
You're at the restaurant
in your neighborhood.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So
we're sitting there chilling, waiting till it get dark, so we don't
Mm-hmm.
have to attract any attention.
Yeah.
All right.
And they still have the police tape and everything around.
Yes.
And they're watching the place.
Yep. So you're happily eating, and the place is moderately busy. Most, if not all, of the tables that you can see in your sightline are with people that are eating. No children. This is it's one of those steakhouses that caters mostly to men and adults. But there's one family that was seated by the front with a child in a high seat. I need you both to make perception checks.
And you said about intellect?
Correct. Unless you have the perception skill, which you should technically.
I have. Yeah. Let me Overwatch. Hold on. I have the danger sense. No, that's not.
Actually, danger sense would work in this case. In this set.
Okay. All right. So I have danger sense and I have sharp eye.
Okay. So the danger sense is what you would use.
Yeah. All right. So danger sense gives me. It costs a speed point, not an intellect point. But I was looking to see whether how do you think that was intellect related. All right. So I guess I'll use that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, got a 3.
Then I got a 2.
And you got a 2. Okay, so you're busy eating
with an asset and everything.
I didn't buy these rolls. I don't have that kind of money. Now, just then he is. Can I interest you? Can I interest you two fellas in the specials? You both just look at each other real quick, and one of you has. You're both in mid chew, and you just turn And there's Salvatore De Luca just standing over you he's not in a suit, but he's in a shirt, tie, and he has he has one of those fedoras on.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, fellas, we need to talk. And there's a couple of his goons standing behind him. And I'm going to leave you there. Okay, now
I can go to bed now?
you can go to bed now.
All right.
So who's left? Because Crosshair is in the middle of something, and that's mistake. I think that's it. I think that's it for now. I'm gonna take what we got, and So here's what I'm doing: taking all of this stuff. I'm gonna feed it into into artificial intelligence to give me a breakdown of what you've done, and then put it together as a recap, so that we don't have to guess what we did last time, and we have something in writing as to how we resolved it, where we are.
Yeah,
what
I'm sorry
actions
about
took
that,
it.
Lou.
No, that's no worries. And then we can pick up from the next game. So I'm going to start with Crosshair next game, so that can get resolved, because Crosshair was in the middle of trying to be a T1000, and then we can pick up from there. So for where am I? For Audible, Flux, Access, Mystic Knight, Toreador Thera, and Crosshair 2.0. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.